Yeah! Mike's got the magic touch. With sports cards, he knows so much. Affordable breaks for all to see. He makes it fun for the entire community. Midnight Mike pulls so much heat, and seeing everyone take shots is such a treat. Every week he pulls so many one-of-ones, he makes other breakers look like straight up bums. Blazing Breaks, that's where we go to sit back and unwind and watch the show. Affordable breaks all day long, so grab a pop of beer or even a bong. Mike is the man that runs the show. Chris Taylor is there to manage the flow. Whether it's baseball, football, or UFC, Blazing Breaks is where you need to be. Blazing Breaks, that's where we go to sit back and unwind and watch the show. Affordable breaks all day long, so grab a pop of beer or even a bong. Nothing feels better than getting a sticker and watching your hit add to the shot ticker. So come on over and take a seat and watch your boy Mikey B pull some heat. Midnight Mike pulls so much heat, and seeing everyone take shots is such a treat. Every week he pulls so many one-of-ones, he makes other breakers look like straight up bums. Blazing Breaks, that's where we go to sit back and unwind and watch the show. Affordable breaks all day long, so grab a pop of beer or even a bong. Blazing Breaks, that's where we go to sit back and unwind and watch the show. Affordable breaks all day long, so grab a pop, a beer, or even a bong. Mike is the man
y'all ready?
who runs the show. Chris Taylor is there to manage the flow, whether it's baseball, football.
Let's do it. We got a football mix. Listen, there is a baseball mix up right now, too. Let me fix this a little bit. Sorry if I'm breathing in the mic. I'm trying to adjust. There is a baseball mix up now, too. And honestly, it's like, Wes is like, why is this one filling? So I'm like, it's my fault. I didn't market it well. Like, meaning I didn't show you guys what could be in here in the 20. The 23 Topps Chrome is like a $400 box. It's a jumbo. It's got a great rookie class in there. And I honestly had it paired with a 2022 update box. But the two together would have been the same price. And actually, it would have been slightly cheaper. But just those two boxes. And like the 22 update is a very specific kind of collector. It's like super hot box. A big collector's box. It's got a ton of SSPs from everything I hear from Nate. But I was like, this is going to be so much better. So I've wanted to do more of the eggs. I really wanted to find some numbered stuff out of that. I think the hangers have been good to us. I wanted to do some more hangers. So again, that's in there if you guys are interested. It's 2 eggs, 2 hangers, 2 blasters, a 2025 Prism box, which those are up like $200. And then it is the 2023 Topps Chrome Jumbo HTA with 3 Chrome autographs. So like I told Wes, I didn't push it much more tonight simply because, there's the link for it, simply because I'll be going most of the day tomorrow, taking my dad to that hockey game, kind of pumped. It looks like Jack Hughes is going to play. I don't know what that means for Tage Thompson for Buffalo, but I guess the thing I heard is that Jack Hughes is going to take a ton of flack if he did not show up because he's been like injured, and then he played like, lights out in the Olympics, and then like, I guess, have you seen the videos of the Olympic? I'm going to get the ripping here. The Olympic hockey team, when they got to Miami, apparently they had all the dancers, we'll call them dancers, they had all the dancers stand for like the national anthem, just stop what they were doing, stop their dancing. I just saw it come across my feed. I was showing my wife. All right, cool. Yeah, and I was going to post some pictures like I told you, was telling you, Wes, and what I was just kind of starting to tell them was, it's just a matter of, I know, like, I'm still learning baseball, and I rip it a lot. For people who kind of want to dive into it, I need to continue to show you guys what the possibilities are. Because I do think there is, like, a lot of potential. I have never really got into it. Baseball, obviously, big baseball collectors. But even if you're not a big baseball person, you just like the rip and flip, there's a lot of potential in a lot of baseball boxes. So that was one I had lying around. If I were to buy that now, I'd have to do it for even higher. So just take advantage of the fact that I can do it at this price right now because I've had it for what that's worth. Dude, I will tell you this. So obviously I've been talking about One Piece a lot, but the one thing I'll take from it is got me back in a lot into the collecting, the ripping side, getting into breaks more. Woody Marks blue, Travion Henderson. And I think part of what did that was TCG player, like logging my cards. So now wanting to do it with other things. Dude, I do like that one. It's not as good as the regular Donruss, Josh Allen downtown, but that Barkley one is sick. G.I. Campbell, a Will Johnson, and how about Tez Johnson, rookie phenom for the Bucks. There we go. This guy right here, I think he is going to be an absolute stud. I even though he had like a good year, it was quiet enough that I still think, depending on how preseason goes, and unless he gets super, super hyped early, I think you can get him a lot of value in him yet. Rashi Rice, now him not so much. Damian Martinez and a Jalen Milroe. It is such an iconic play. It was the joystick of all joystick moves. It was like watching someone control him in PlayStation. I remember watching it. Like was that a primetime game? I remember seeing it just like, wait, what? Bucky Irving silver. It wasn't a primetime game. I think it was like a regular daytime game, right? I'm going to move that down, do some of these selects. If we don't pull a case hit, which we did pull the zebra last time. These are a new batch of select. I just picked these up today. But if we don't hit a case hit in this one, we're 100. The next football break I do is going to have a repack product in it to make sure we get hits in the break. Throw that rice in the trash. Are you a Chiefs fan? I try to keep track of all of our fans. Sometimes I lose. Alvin Kamara and a Javonte Williams with a new contract. He signed a 3-year extension. Rice, man, what is he doing? Like one of the most athletic players in the league. Quinn Ewers, Evan Brown, Jalen Waddle, and a Matthew Golden. Saturday is the Combine. We are 100% doing something for that. Oh, and when I say our next football break we'll have a repack, I mean if we do like retail in it. If we do like hobby or like a leaf break like I wanted to on Saturday for the Combine, that might be different. I'm still thinking about doing our live player break, Phil. Rice Cook. Man, I mean, listen, Matthew McConaughey tried telling us, right? The NFL just wants us to care about food. Genty for the Raiders going out to Cody Brotherton. He's fried. Seth, I keep hearing big time. I keep hearing Buffalo's name pop up in it. And I just don't think it's the right fit. I don't. But I don't think that he can stay. Hey, at least we got a hit out of it. You're not always guaranteed, I don't think. There's a Bryce Young. 150 points. We haven't had a random points in forever. I haven't even seen the 150 points card in forever. They should be worth money in their own right at this point. I can't believe they're still putting those in there. Give more than that. Cam Ward. I mean, it is a blaster. Jalen Milroe and a Nick Sirianni. Speaking of A.J. Brown and the Birds. It's a silver. I love that they put coaches' cards in. I do have 2 boxes of Hobby Select coming in. I don't know when I'll have them, but we will get to those as well. Okay, Google. What time does the NFL Combine start on Saturday? I think it's at 2.
The on-field workouts for the NFL Combine, Saturday, February 28th. Start at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That day features the quarterbacks, wide receivers, and running backs.
They already franchise tagged Kyle Pitts, is my understanding, or they said they were going to. Maybe that was a threat to teams that want to go after him. Tyler Shuck, James Pierce. Yeah, I mean, Kyle Pitts is one of those things I was like, who's going to snag him? But maybe that whole franchise tag was kind of like someone better make us an offer. I guess they would have to sign him and then franchise tag him and then move him. But if you get franchise tag, can you move the player, or is he like required to play there as a franchise tag? Will Howard and Kittle. I don't know. I feel like I heard something before. If you're franchise tagged, you then cannot be traded. Why are you throwing everyone in the trash, man? Oh yeah, you are a Pats. Look, I'm not saying I wouldn't take him. I do not want him to go to the East. Jackson Dart, there he is. Should we throw Simmons in the trash too? Jalen Lane. James Pierce. What do you got against James Pierce? I don't even know the dude. I can't hate someone I don't really know. There's a Barkley. It's not a backwards hurdle, though. Trey Benson and Mecca Egbuka. Got to see him live last year. Dude. So, Bills getting the new stadium next year. They sent out, you already had to go through your meeting. There was, a very tight list to get the season tickets and stuff. But long story short, people got their bills today. And the amount of taxes and surcharges and fees and from New York and oh my gosh, thousands of dollars tacked on your season tickets. You should. People are just like losing their ever love. And I guess you have to expect it, but you don't. You pay them there. You pay them when you go. You know what I mean? It just feels like those tickets, the taxes overall from front to back of those tickets, are heavier than the price of the tickets. Quinshon Judkins, this is going to be numbered out of $3.99, going out to the Browns. And then parking passes are like close to $1,000 for some of the lots for the season. Just bonkers money. I mean, what happens when we lose Josh Allen in 5 years, if that? You can murder people and still play. Ashton Genty Silver. There you go. That's a nice one. That's clean, too. That looks good. Oh. He wasn't the one that he just got arrested, didn't he? That's right. His girlfriend was a WNBA player, right? Let's go to Optic Blaster, then we'll do 2-2. Geno Smith will go to Buffalo. Nah, Nate Peterman. I still want Nate Peterman, man. So I've been trying to get like I told you at the beginning, this One Piece thing has reinvigorated my love of the hobby. Not just because it's just hard to explain, but it's brought love of collecting back for me. So anyhow, I started going through all my Bills cards. I'm trying to get them all logged, organized for the first time ever since I really started doing this again. And I opened a box. I'm like, because I have some nice Josh Allen. I was like, I forgot. It's Nate Peterman. It was like an NT 1 of 1. Oh my God. And the worst one is there's another quarterback in between. There was not in between, but like someone else that we drafted around that time. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I have a lot of this dude too. RJ Harvey purple. Gino can get you the number 1 pick. Hey, listen. That might have been a mission completed on his end. I mean, listen, Mendoza's going to fill those very, very, very expensive Las Vegas seats, right? Mendoza's going to do that. They got Genty. They got Crosby. I don't know if they have a receiver. Are they going to get that guy from prison finally? Jalen Hurts, captain in charge. He's not in charge. Yes, it was Jake Fromm. You nailed it. Nice. Not nice for my collection. You should see it. It's crazy. And I have to say, I do have a very, very nice collection of Josh Allen. I'm very blessed with my collection. Some great deals I was given, some gifts I was given, a lot of my own I collected. However, I wish it touched my Nate Peterman. As far as value goes, if those same cards would be in my Josh Allen collection. Derek Carr coming back. They could probably still use him in New Orleans. What a weird ending to his career. I mean, he was never great. I feel like he always just did just enough to get by. I always said that Marshawn Lynch, everyone always like kind of brushes that one under the rug. Dude, he was going into the peak. He was still good in Buffalo. Very good. He didn't want to be there. We gave him up for like the pick was ridiculous. Well, I plan to, Wes. I said, once I get these all in like the way I want to do it, I have like the top loader and the mag case binders and stuff. That's how they're going to get displayed. Very, very pumped to show it off. Actually, Carl Roberts just got a hold of me not long ago. Oh, that's true. Very true, Seth. Although, if they held on to their Sam Darnold collection, they're okay. Jaden Daniels multicolor there, red and blue. Come on, Zebra. Zebra time. Do I have any, I'm not getting this carried away, but I do have a question. Do I have any Magic the Gathering people in here? People that like historically played? Or Ninja Turtle people? If you guys didn't know, they're doing a Magic the Gathering Ninja Turtle crossover as the next release for Magic. No, I'm not getting it. No, we're not ripping it. Calm down. No, I'm not going that far. I'm not going to do what everyone thinks I'm going to do and flip out. No, seriously though, we, I watched a break of it today, and just the cards are cool. Like, I wouldn't mind getting a few that I buy singles cheap. There's like a whole set with different weird names of pizza. There's the roof jumping set where they're all the different like silhouettes of them jumping roofs. It's really cool. If you're not into Magic, but if you like the Turtles, I mean, I grew up on the Turtles, the video games, the movies, the figures. There's an Amari Hampton rookie out of $8.99. That's a sharp looking card though. Well, they say not only expensive, but the rules get so diluted and difficult with the multiple sets they put out now and stuff. Jalen Walker and a hollow Sam Darnold. So we did get 2 numbered cards. So it's you either get a hit or a numbered card in the Select Blasters. That's what I'm seeing. One of them was a Quinshon Judkins numbered rookie, Amari Hampton, and then we got the points in the other one, so no numbered card. So I've opened enough now that it kind of seems like, so if you get a zebra, I think that took the place of our like hit in that one. I'm fine with retail doing that. I really am. Like Optic seems to be putting a patch, even though I don't think it says it. It doesn't put it on there. It's probably easier for them just to say it's not in there and put some in and deal with the number of tickets that get put in. My box didn't have a hit. But Seth, you know what's funny? I saw a report on this the other day, and they said everyone because the top Series 1 numbers are so massive. So they showed it back into the 90s to say, if you really want to compare it to the junk wax era. And like, it's in the millions per card now. It was in the billions in the 90s when they did like their top sets and stuff. Per player, billions. I couldn't believe it when the numbers came out. I was like, okay, we have a long way to go before we get to that. But you're right. When they first started numbering cards and it was like, it was excessive. It was like, I look back on this, I'm like, I guess that was special though. You get a numbered card when no cards were numbered before that. Kyle McCord. Didn't break Disney? I would love to. Did he do the top, like not Lorcana, right? I wouldn't do Lorcana, the game, but I would do Disney Chrome. It was too rich for my blood. I love Disney stuff. I would rip it. I sold some blasters at the show, and the kid was like, asked me down to like the blaster price, like the original price, and they're up quite a bit. And I'm like, no, I'll give you like, I gave him like $10 off, but I said, I'll give you that price, but you got to open it here. They didn't want to do that. They wanted to take it. So I was like, all right, fair deal, right? Like if you're going to definitely open it, they wanted to do it at home. I was like, no, that's cool. Bryce Young, but I love watching it get ripped. I didn't go to Disney till I was an adult when I met my wife, and I would go every year if I could afford it. I really would. First year fresh, Terrence Ferguson. The Donruss Elite SP. That would make sense. Elite always still numbers cards real high. All their rookies are numbered that high. It was like I always talk about that, right? You could go to. This looks like a notebook with the yellow color. I don't know why. It just caught my eye. Yeah, but you could go to Value City and get triple play. You want to see what I used to buy? I have a box of it. And when I could get these, I think these are a little bit more, but like $11.99 you could get them for. The old triple play. 59 cents a pack, 1993. Does it have the nicknames on it? So they had their last names there, but they were the ones that had the nicknames too. They don't show them on. Oh yeah, here they are. Here's one. Remember that one? The Big Hurt? There was like the Wiz. The Wiz Kid or the Wiz? That's Ozzy, right? Or you could go in the Value City or like any, discount store. So we went to Universal our last time there. I loved it. And so it's hard. That's what I said. We're kind of waiting. So we did Disney like 3 years in a row, or 3 out of 4 years, and we were like, we're seeing the same things. It's so expensive. Let's take some time. So we did Universal, and now we're like, now let's wait for that. They have, what's the name of the new like Nintendo and all that land? The Epic Universe. Jerry Judy. Yeah, the Wizard. Oh, the Wizard. Sportflix. Dude, it's so weird. After I get through this blaster, I want to show you something. I've showed them before, but I literally have those out too. My dad was looking at them today. He's like, "Where'd you get these?" Like, I buy them every time someone has them at a show. If they're like reasonable, $5 or less, they're only worth that. And there's not a ton of them out there, but those Sportflix are awesome. Actually, I have the movie motion ones. I know what you're talking, like the ones they put in Score. They put those as case hits in Score, and they don't sell. Dude, Scott, that's what I'm saying. This technology is so much easier and better. Like, that card will go for an insane amount of money. So why don't they have that? What's stopping them from doing that? That would be the one thing Panini could probably do without their license. If they're going to do, like, all retired players, like Sanders, Thurman Thomas, Sean Alexander, do highlight cards where they literally show that, like, a highlight reel on it. They have to be able to do that. Those would break the market, I think. I really do. Tank Bigsby, and there's a Flacco. We're going to need a random for that one. Wacko for Flacco, Ravens and Browns. Dreamweaver. I'm trying to think. I'm sure I know what they are. I mean, when Don Russ, even when you first got like the Diamond Kings, Judkins, Jaden Blue, and a Josh Allen Hollow Silver. Cody. Oh, Action Pact was great, but you saw what happened to those cards. They just melded together. I still have on my want list, I still have the Emmitt Smith rookie Action Pact. I love it. I think it's just such a classic card. And I autographed. And I know a guy that has it. He has like $250 on it. It's probably what it's worth. Like, you can't get that card. It has to be an autograph. It's all authenticated. I'd like to find it for like $150 and feel better about it. Dude did beat us in 2 Super Bowls. Colston Loveland and Barron. All right, I got to see what these are, if this is what you're talking about, Scott. So these are the Motion Vision movie visions. Again, they came in a case, but you could fit this in. This is the size of a card. Yeah, like that hurdle on that. Could you imagine? And again, you can see this so much better not on the from the snap to the drop back pass. And then I have another one here, which is, I mean, like if you, this would be the bomb ass case hit. I just think with highlight reels, you got Dan Marino with a throw. I mean, that's from drop back to release. And again, guys, you're not seeing the full effect of it. But now that's not what you're considering sports flicks, right? Those are motion visions, and I think they only came individually like that. Scott, send me a picture of the sports flicks yours, and I think I know. They're kind of like the score case hits, but I want to see. They just had the emblem, the UD logo hologram. Two in here, Ollie Gordon and Walter Nolan. We got an extra card there. Maybe that's good for this. Maybe that means there's a downtown. All right, I'll take it. Tyler Warren, Purple Shock. We have an Optic Mega after this and the Phoenix. And if we don't get a case hit, I'm going to the, we're going to make sure we do. It's either back to full cases or we're making sure there's hits in there. Travis Hunter and Quint Ewers. You know, it's funny, Scott. Those case hits are really hard to find. Although I haven't looked on eBay in a while. The ones from Score, they just don't sell for a lot. I just don't. I don't think there's a ton of them out there. I think they're a lot harder to pull than a downtown. They don't put them in the retail, I don't think. Although they may have this year, because I said, I think we pulled one. I was like, I can't believe they put them in here. Scatabo, Tootin Hollow. And actually, Scatabo is just going to get himself a sleeve because it's a base. All right, we still have 2 boxes, 2 chances. I'm not giving up hope yet. Before I open this, though, I got to tell you guys, you know, I've been drinking a ton of diet soda. Pepsi has their new prebiotic cola out. I'm a Coke fan. I don't like Pepsi. This is really good. If you're a Coke fan but didn't ever have don't like Pepsi, try this. You might like. It is a little pricey. Russell Wilson Intergalactic. Playbook had the cards you could scan and watch videos. I don't know that I remember those. I always said that would be a sweet idea. I don't know why they don't do that. We talked about doing that on a wall mount. So like if I display a couple Josh Allen cards and then having a QR code kind of in the middle, small, that you can scan and watch his highlight reel. I always thought that would be cool. Mika Egbuka shot. Or hyper, I guess. I don't really remember those. I'm gonna have to pick up a few. Maybe I'll do a post and say, hey, throw out cards you'd love to see, and just randomly throw them just as like an added bonus, no cost, you know, into like the repacks. It'd be nostalgic. We could talk about them. It might be fun. Trying to do something a little different that still keeps the PC into it. Shador Sanders and Caleb Johnson. Although some of the repack stuff I got it's not just all case hits. It's cool stuff, good names. Cards that I really do believe everyone will like if you get it. Little LED screen. Yeah. I think I priced one of those out one time, but they were not something. Oh, I got excited for a minute. They were not something I thought I could spend that kind of money on. Marion Hampton. We renegotiated another contract today, saved about $10 million against our cap. Chris, if you find a link to those anywhere, throw one over my way. I want to see those again. Like 600. Yeah. Like I said, not bad in like for what you're getting. It just I remember being like, it's not a bad price. I just didn't want to spend that kind of money. I still got to get the thing that you sent me up for that print up yet. The Josh Allen one. Mahomes play action. All right, it's going to come down to Phoenix. We need a color burst. We need a Genies. We need a Phoenician. We need something. Dying over here. All right. Let's see. Can we find our hits? I see definitely one there. The other one must be an auto. That's not a patch auto. So let's see. So I'm assuming that's going to be our patch card at the bottom. David Montgomery for the Lions, numbered out of 125. I have to get another pack of top loaders. 1 second. There is a link to baseball up if you guys are interested. Like I said at the beginning, I don't know how many of you guys were in here. It's got 2025 Prism, which is that continued. That was going up for a while. It's, I think settled around 200. A lot of good autos in that. A lot of good numbered stuff. Topps Chrome 2023 Jumbo HCA with 3 Chrome autographs. Insane rookie class in that. The box is very nice. Trying to throw some cooler stuff in that we're not just ripping the same things all the time. And then, of course, to continue to rip some Series 1. We've had such good luck with it. Some of the hangers we've had success with. 2 of those, 2 blasters. I haven't ripped any of those yet. And 2 of the eggs just for kicks and giggles. Send the, what do you mean send it with the cards mailed? My buddy makes business cards that have like the what are they, RFID or whatever it's called, where you tap it on a phone so you can change contact information and stuff. And he's like, well, just send me a picture of your favorite Josh Allen card, and then it can send like all your info and a link, and you click on the link, it takes you like Josh Allen highlights. I'm like, that would be cool. It would be. I don't know how many people want to see a Josh Allen highlight reel as much as I do. Which ones are the hobby blasters? Because I have a case of Phoenix blasters here, or Phoenix megas. Are you talking these holiday ones? Are fantastic. These are the best ones I've seen yet. I haven't ripped them yet. They're sitting up here because I was hoping to find some more and do like a little bit bigger of a break with them. But they're obviously off shelves now. They sat there forever, too. But I don't know which ones the hobby blasters are. Travis Hunter, Paragon, numbered out of 249. That's a nice card. Going out to the Jags. Christine, very nice card. Paragon Parallel out of 249. Dude, those cards are sick. The Seismic Parallels. I don't know that I know those. What color are they? I bought a sealed case of the Phoenix Malik Neighbors simply because I feel like there's definitively going to be a case hit in them, but I don't know. It sounds like an awesome idea. It also sounds like my logistical nightmare. Like I'm hanging on by a thread here some weeks to get this done. Pat Bryant. But I do like that idea. Like, or even just like send it on a card, put a card in every break that gets packed out that has a code scan on it. And it shows like a highlight reel of all of our... That's what I'd like to learn how to do. Use AI and take like... Put in the links to all our breaks and just have it pull out like the highlights. Because be able to figure that out, right? Like, or like the recaps. That people could say, oh, I want to watch the recaps from the last 3 weeks. I don't know if I need any more evidence of me breaking though. Curtis Rourke, numbered out of 199. I'm with you, Scott. So I think that's maybe why we're on the same level on this one. I am a little bit with you on that. So good for you, man. Good for us. Go team. Bijan. Is he the #1 pick next year? Fantasy. Is it JSN? Where the hell's our auto? I'm getting kind of... I like our numbered card, but I'd like to see our auto. Is it here? It's not. Shard Smith, rookie. Scaring me. It better be this one. Because the next one I think is our patch. We did get an extra... Oh, yeah, it's coming. All right. Jalen Johnson scared me for a minute. Maxwell Harrison for the Bills. Numbered out of 99. I think I bought one of these off the last person that pulled one. But it may have been out of 125. So, Cody, if you're interested, I am interested in this card. He is my favorite rookie we've drafted in a while. So, excited for him. All right, then the last one's going to be our patch card unless we get lucky and pull a case hit. It wasn't a bad break. We got to do the 150 points. We got to do the Flacco card, but it wasn't a bad break. Just those case hits after so many leave us kind of yearning for more. It's going to be a Terrence Ferguson for the Rams. All right, I don't know what Chris sent, but let's see it. Oh, the Matson Moore. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to join the group. It's saying. Cool. I'll take a look at. Can you message it to me real quick because it's in the chat and it won't save it when I go back to look at it. It took me off of our page. All right, so let me recap for you guys. Do some randoms here. No case hits, some nice stuff, but we're going to the repack when we had the retail, and that's perfectly fine. Or a much bigger, just all retail, like sealed case. Curtis Rourke out of 199. Travion Henderson, that is just the Thunderbirds. Pat Bryant. David Montgomery, numbered out of 125. Shador Egbuka. Bashal Tootin Hollow. Tyler Warren, Purple Shock. Travis Hunter, Throwback. Ewers, Base. Josh Allen, Hollow. RJ Harvey, Purple. Ashton Genty. This is going to be the Concourse Prism. Looks good, though. Jackson Dart with the Premier level. Cam Ward with the Concourse. Will Howard with a Premier. Tyler Shuck, Concourse. Cam Ward, Select Numbers. Jalen Milrow. Genty, Certified. Select Certified. Quinn Ewers, Base. Jalen Milrow. And a Woody Marks Blue. We had some swatches here. How about rookie phenom Terrence Ferguson, Tez Johnson, Caleb Johnson, Terrence Ferguson again. Is that 2 for him? Rams, all right. I'm going to have to hold this for a minute. Here's some nice numbered stuff, some of the better stuff. Travis Hunter out of 249, really sharp looking card. Quinshon Judkins Purple out of 899. Amarian Hampton Gold out of 899. Different parallels. Oh no, this is out of 699, 899. I was gonna say, why are they different colors then? Maybe because that's a Concourse and that's Premier. Printed like crazy. Maxwell Harrison Auto out of 99, and then we have 2 other hits. We got to random off. We have the 150 points, and we have the Flacco Multiverse. Maxwell to the house. Scott, still on your A game. All right, here's what we're going to do. First things first is we're going to keep it Browns and Ravens. That's so Raven. I'm going to bring you over here. Browns and Ravens. Someone's getting the Flacco card. Here we go. It's going to be the Browns. All right, Browns going out to Bobby Parker. And now everyone's eligible for the 150 points. Good job on payments, by the way, guys. Got everyone in. All right, let's remove all of them. 150 points. Everyone's up for this. Here we go. Oh, see. Hawks. You got it, Ricky. All right, guys. That's all she wrote for tonight. It looks like baseball's not going to fill. I was going to put up that one piece tonight, but it's already 10:30. I don't want to milk that tonight either. Since I'm going away for tomorrow, I don't want to put anything else up. The event doesn't fill. I'm just going away for the game. That's it. I'll be home, but I don't want to post anything. Now, if that baseball happens to fill early enough, and then like overnight or in the morning, we'll do it. But if not, we'll keep working on that during the day. All right. Appreciate you guys being in. That was a good chat. Get some old timey cards. Talked about it. My kind of vintage. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Peace.